Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Bucky Booze.
Why did you just get so we were talking before this and you were high
I got
energy and then as soon as we
shy.
start
I got
recording, you go hi. Welcome to
I'm
Bucky
sorry. It's
Booze.
been so long. I don't feel
Yeah, you
like a
should be
natural.
excited.
I'm excited. I'm just nervous.
I'm sitting on like a giant pile of clothes in my chair right now, by the way, and I'm
Hmm.
like kind of sliding off of them. This is like where I'm supposed to sit, but this is how high my clothes are.
Yeah, you look 6'5".
Just like my brother.
Yeah, you are Brit. Remember when you said it was his birthday and I was like, "Happy birthday, you have a girl name." That was so funny.
And his wife has a boy name.
Yeah, that's always been funny to me. I like it.
I know. Um, I'm Hope.
I'm Julie. And
And we already said this is Bucky Booze, so welcome back.
yeah, see, I think I just switched it up a little bit, but I liked
Yeah.
it. Like, this
Speaking of
is
switching it up,
us. Yeah, speaking of switching it up, thank you guys for tuning into our episode. Sorry that we left you high and dry last week. We just had shit to take care of, but we are
yeah.
back and it feels good to be back. Today I told someone that I had therapy after work because this is therapy. Um, so it's nice to be here. We have a really funny episode today, I think. But before we jump into everything, I just want to ask you guys to follow us on Instagram at Bucky Booze Podcast and follow us on Twitter at Bucky Booze Pod for really funny stuff.
yeah, and send in some stories. Next week, we're doing an episode on work stories because we already shared all of our crazy Starbucks adventures. So we want to
Mm-hmm.
hear yours. And we tweeted
Yes.
it out and we got a couple back, but we would like more.
And lastly, if you guys are clicking on this show to listen to it today, you obviously like us. So go ahead and leave that review on Apple Podcasts. Don't forget, I know sometimes you might not hear it because you skip at the end of the episode or something. I don't know. But you
Yeah, like
like
a
us,
psycho.
obviously. You keep coming back. So just leave us that review. And thank you
The
for
five
listening.
stars.
Yes, 5 stars. Should we jump in?
Yeah, let's jump in.
All right. What are you into, Hope?
Um, Ugh, honestly, I don't know. I'm doing a million things at the moment, podcast. I'm still doing that magazine, but I think it's gonna be late. Um, Dance lessons. Hunter and I have
Mm-hmm.
been doing dance lessons. We've been house shopping and I'm
Mm-hmm.
reception planning,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all stressful. So
Yeah.
I've been into my hair falling out.
Oh, good, sweetie. That's good. And you can do something with it. I have been into okay, so I have a funny story. I don't think I got to share it on here. Um, okay, so like a week and a half ago, I bought an elliptical, right? Super stoked about it. It was like $100 on Facebook Market, and I needed to buy an elliptical because I got a treadmill gifted to us, but it was broken or something. I don't know, but I couldn't use it. I was so fucking devastated. So my friend comes and he helps us unload the elliptical, and then he's like, "Oh, that's a really nice treadmill," and I was like, "Thanks. It's like broken. It sucks. That's why I'm getting this elliptical." And then 2 seconds later, like we hear a noise, and he turned that bitch on. Long story short, there was a power switch. But that doesn't make sense because it has an electrical cord. So you would think that you would just plug it in and then press the button on the treadmill to start it. But no, you have to plug it in, switch the button, then start it. It's too many steps. So anyway, I'm into that. I've been using my elliptical and my treadmill. It's been really, really fun. I've been closing my rings on my watch every day. And I bought a juicer also off Facebook Market. $15, okay? Huge ass, nice ass juicer. And I was so excited. So I made my first juice yesterday, and it literally, Hope, I'm not even exaggerating. It was like just like Juice Bar. The sweet
Really?
greens, yes, like amazing, amazing.
Yum.
But one thing I will say though is that it's so much fucking work and so much fruit and veggies to make one like small mason jar worth of juice. So, like I literally used an entire pineapple, like a bunch of spinach and kale, half of a cucumber, a whole green apple, and like I think that's it, some lemon. But like I didn't even get that much juice out of it. And it took so long. I was prepping for like forever, but it was awesome and I'm
Yeah.
really happy.
Yeah, I had a juicer for a while, but I decided that I would rather pay the convenience fee, like spend the
Mm-hmm.
extra money every now and then to get a juice. Because I don't even drink juice that often, so I'd
Mm-hmm.
rather just eat the actual fruit and get that fiber. So,
I literally was texting my parents like before I made the juice. I was like, I said, juice bar will never see me again. Then after I finished, I was like, I understand the high prices. I was like,
yeah.
never mind, because it's so expensive to get like whole fresh fruit already anyway. And then to take all
Yeah.
that time. But it was fun in the moment. Will I ever use it again? Hopefully, but hey, here we are.
That's how I was. I used mine like 2 times, didn't like the juice, and then gave up.
Yeah, everyone's like, you're
But
not
I
gonna
did it
use it.
bad.
What do you mean you
Yeah,
did it bad?
I thought that you could just like juice whatever. So I was like, well, why don't I get some carrots? Carrots are good for you. I'll put a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
spinach in there and an apple. It was terrible. It
Oh,
tasted
flavor
so
wise,
bad.
yeah. I do want to make some
Yeah.
carrot juice though. I haven't had carrot juice in a while. Anyway, that's what I'm into. So, um, booze or lose.
Yes. I still can't drink this week, but I'll be back next week. What are you drinking?
So okay, you guys, I'm so excited. Well, I'm going through something. So basically, this is what I'm going through. So Yinglings have been my favorite beer for like ever. But as of recently, I've despised the taste. Um, like lately, it's just kind of been tasting like old tin can water to me. I don't know. I just can't really get behind it. I'm a Corona girl now, but I
Love
went,
Corona.
I love Corona. It's so good.
It's so
But
good.
I went to the gas station today to find something to drink. And all of the stuff there was like, I was just looking at the tall boys because I didn't really want to get a pack of something. And it was just like typical, like, I don't know, like we've tried every fucking seltzer on the market. I swear to God, Hope, like there was not a single one that like nothing. So I was so close to being like, oh, I'll just get something that doesn't have alcohol in it. But I went over to the other section of like beer tall boys and I saw this weird red can that looks like an energy drink or something. I saw this right
Yeah.
by the Yingling and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I was like, well, it's an eagle. Like that, what the fuck is it? So it's actually Yingling Raging Eagle. It's a beer with natural mango flavor. 6%. This is huge. This is 24 ounces. I kind of hope I don't like it because I don't want to waste it all. But yeah, no, it's I've never even heard of this ever. Never, not a single commercial, nothing. So, Raging
Okay.
Eagle. Let me get my nails out of the shot.
Oh my God.
All right, let's try it. Okay, it smells good. It smells good. Like grass, kind of.
Like grass?
That's weird.
Good, weird, or bad?
I don't know. It kind of tastes like what's that beer? They have a mango wheat. Blue Moon. It kind of tastes like Blue Moon's mango wheat beer. It's not bad. Like it's very drinkable. It kind of has like that weird like tin water back what's it called? Aftertaste, but it's not bad. I mean, it's I had to say booze or lose. I forgot. I have to make a decision
Yeah.
here.
And think about, would you recommend someone buying it and drinking it, or
I wouldn't not recommend it.
would you buy it again?
Like, would I walk into the store just to buy this beer?
Well, I don't know if anybody walks in. Well, I mean, I'm sure they do, but I don't ever go to the store and be like, I want this specific beer. But like, if it was available, would you pick that over something else?
I'll say this. I like it better now than just your standard Yingling. It's better than just the regular Yingling. So it's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's a good drink. It's a booze. It's not my all-time favorite beer, but it's not a bad beer. I would
Yeah.
drink it again. So it's a booze. It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. So that makes it a
I,
booze.
I just
It's
feel
just
like it's
not
been
like
so long. There was so much
overwhelming.
pressure on me. And
Yeah.
but
2 whole
yeah.
weeks.
But it's good, guys. It's a booze and you should try it, especially if you like mango and
Okay.
beer.
Nice. Who
All
doesn't?
right.
Those are two amazing things.
Some of these posts were so weird that we're about to read, like really
This
uncomfortable.
shit is creepy. Okay, so
Yeah.
this episode is a little different than what we usually do because sometimes we just like shit on internet trends, you know? This time we're talking about mothers. Mother. Hmm.
And
They
they're weird ass
can't,
sons
they're, no, it's not
or
their weird
vice.
ass.
It's usually weird mom. Yeah.
It's usually weird mom. Do you have some weird son stories?
I mean, I feel like to have this kind of relationship with your mom.
And not cut her off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, before we just keep talking about it without telling you what it is, it's basically moms obsessed with their sons, like to a creepy point,
Mm-hmm.
like they want to marry them,
Yeah.
weird shit. And
I
I
did.
have a story about this, a personal story.
Okay. Okay, tell it.
Okay, my cousin, beautiful, hilarious, smart, a doctor. I won't say her name, but which one of my cousins is a doctor? Married this guy. And at the wedding, the mom was like so weird. Like, I don't think really likes my cousin that much because she's so protective of her son. And literally was like, she's the luckiest, in her speech, was like, she's the luckiest girl in the world to marry my son. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, your son's lucky to have her too.
Yeah.
And
That's like a
also, then she
little
accused
jab.
my dad, or like my dad was cleaning up with like some more of my family members and
Uh-huh.
accused them of stealing her phone. And my dad told her, like, listen, we don't need or want anything that you have.
Yeah.
Like, no offense to you, but your phone isn't really like something that we give a shit about.
Right. Jeez, that's
So,
annoying. That's weird. I also I didn't screenshot this one because there wasn't an article. It was just like a headline of some article, but it wasn't like the actual article. But this girl married her stepson.
ooh,
Like she's an influencer and she married her stepson as soon as he turned 18 and said that he just like caught feelings after he turned 18, got married while he was 18 years old.
that's grooming.
Yeah. Nasty shit. And just out here
That's
like,
gross.
oh. So yeah, I think that was disgusting.
Okay. Do you have a story first or me?
You can go first.
Okay. I haven't read this one yet. This says, I live with my boyfriend and his mom because of my circumstances, and we've been together for over a year now. She was super nice and all in the beginning, but recently I want to snap. She was trying to tell me a story on the reason she knows her oldest son has a big penis. And there was a time my boyfriend was completely naked in the bathroom with the door open, and his mom gets home, walks past, and stands there and just stares at him. She also comes in the bedroom all the time asking, how does my butt look? Like, what? And she always has something negative to say about me and my decisions. So, from throwing her son a surprise birthday party this Friday to the clothes I wear implying I look like a whore, um, to literally just existing. I tell him how I feel, and he doesn't even know what to do at this point because he's tried telling her how she always has something to say about me. And after she was okay for maybe 2 weeks, but now it's just pushing the limits. She's so rude. Even my friend has said his mom seems like she's in love with him. And I don't
Yeah.
want to leave my boyfriend. It's not really his fault. His mom is like this, but I'm so lost.
Ugh, that sucks. Because what can you do? Given like she
Because they
said, the
both have to live with
situation,
her.
and that's just so uncomfortable. I hate people that like don't. I mean, I know the mom must be aware of how she's making everyone feel, just doesn't care. And like, there's
Yeah,
nothing that
like
you can do.
it's so uncomfortable. There's nothing you can do except like show that that behavior is not okay and like leave, but that's really hard to do sometimes.
Hmm. Oh, that's so creepy. I hate that. Is this a screenshot? Okay. This one says it's kind of long. My ex-boyfriend and I were together for 2.5 years. He lives with his mom. He has never lived anywhere but with his mom. He takes his mother literally everywhere he goes, unless adult time is in the cards, which in that case he leaves her home. She calls while he's gone because she's worried. When he is in his room alone, she sits in the living room and watches him. He has no bedroom door because she took it away when he was a child, and at 39 years old, he has not earned it back. Any vacations he and I ever went on, she hurt herself on purpose while we were gone. She would do things like try to assemble a 100-pound piece of furniture and then drop it on herself and send us a picture saying that she needs help. Then she wouldn't answer the phone when we called to check in on her, which more than once led to us coming home early. I have a tendency to move
Oh
too
my
fast.
god.
I know, to move too fast in a relationship, so I was trying really hard to be patient and work through this, but I just couldn't. If he hugged me and didn't hug her, she would cry. Anyways, we broke
Are
up
you
3 years ago.
kidding? She sounds like a narcissist or something. That's
And to
fucked up.
to sit like in the living room and just watch him. How are you 39 and don't put the door on your bedroom yourself? Like,
What the fuck?
yeah, that's weird.
That's
Oh,
really
she
weird.
sounds scary,
And like
like a scary
also,
movie.
yeah, and like the purposefully hurting yourself and then not answering so they're forced to come home is so fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz like he's going to feel guilty because he's been manipulated by his mom for so long. He
Yeah.
feels like he doesn't have a choice. He has to care for his mom. And then you're over here like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like
I really
um
hope that like these sons get like, I don't know. I feel so bad because that
they
they
need
just,
therapy.
yeah, and it sucks because like that they just want to be there for their mom, and they can't see past all her weird shit, and even if they do, like, then the mom's gonna make them feel even worse. And it's like that's supposed to be like the
Yeah.
person that is not supposed to make you feel like that, like the only person in the world. So
Yeah, like
yeah, I
your
hate that.
parents shouldn't be, yeah, that's fucked up.
Hmm.
This one says, my ex, his mom was really sweet towards me, but the stuff surrounding her, my boyfriend, was unsettling. She boasted many times that she comes into his bed and they cuddle and she gives him kisses on the cheek. When he was young, okay, cute, I guess, but she did it to him while he was 15, for Christ's sake. I don't think it was incestuous, but weird nonetheless. But what just crossed my mind was when he was supposed to sleep over at my house for 2 days, my parents were away, and she offered to buy him Jordans or give him money, but only if he stays home. He didn't do it, thank God. But how stupid do you have to be to offer your son's shoes in exchange of him not going to his girlfriend's house and sleeping there? It really rubbed me the wrong way. She also whined about how she's going to be home alone and nobody will take care of her when he would sleep over. See, that's fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
nobody should take care of their parent like that unless they're disabled, but I highly doubt that this person was disabled.
Yeah.
And
And then
even
to like
then, like, it's not your
bribe.
responsibility.
And then she was like, "Oh, I'll bribe you to not go." And it's like you're already like really damaging towards your son, and now you're damaging all his relationships, and like you're going to make him be miserable in the end because he has to push everyone away because of you. And, like, that's so fucked
Because they're
up and
so
just not right.
selfish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's so sad because like what we've read so far and what I've read on my own, like most of the son's partners, like they want to be understanding and like be there for them, and like they mostly have good intention, and then like they just can't anymore because someone's
Yeah.
always making them feel like shit. It's just, oh, that sucks. This one says, I think my husband's mom would actually fuck him if she could. Our wedding was at the end of
Oh,
May, and during their dance, she kissed him on the lips so many times nobody could even watch. He told me how uncomfortable it made him, and then after the wedding, she went on to tell me that it was the hardest day of her life because she felt as if she has lost her son.
what?
Mm-hmm.
That
Well,
shit
like,
is so I wouldn't even let her come to my wedding if I like
and then
if
kiss
I
him on the
knew
lips in front of
yeah.
everyone. Like, that's
Oh, and like I
gross.
get some people do that with their parents. They do like a peck. My family has
Yeah.
never done that shit
Yeah, there's no
ever.
way.
There's no way in hell. Ew.
And at the wedding, like now everyone's gonna think that like they're
In
all
front of
weirdos.
everybody. Ugh,
Yeah.
gross. I would be embarrassed to be with someone whose mom kissed him on the fucking lips.
Yeah, I'd be
Like,
like,
how does
hey,
that
I
make
have to
me
go.
look?
Like, thanks for the drinks. I'm out. Like, this was super weird,
uh,
by the way. Just so you know, I don't want to lie. This was weird as fuck. Yeah, that's gross.
listen to this one. This says, I'm fuming at my partner. I'm 30 weeks pregnant. Little one has tried coming a few times already, and he still hasn't told his family. He lives with his mom at 28 years old. His mom won't let him move out. I own my own place, but we've been together 3 years. The last 3 weeks, I've hardly seen him because I can no longer risk going to his as his sisters come home and go as they please. So he's told his family I'm just on one of my down periods. I'm genuinely scared that our little one will be here before he bothers to grow a backbone and tell people. I haven't even been able
Mm.
to tell everyone myself because our families are very close and it is getting to me, but he isn't bothered. Any advice on how to deal with him acting like a spoiled brat going forward?
Oh my God. He's
30
not
weeks, that's
telling,
almost done. How long do
and
you
they
stay
don't know
pregnant
that
for?
she's pregnant.
No,
That's so fucked. I would instantly, like, oh, damn it. And that puts her in such a hard position.
40 weeks. A pregnancy is 40 weeks. I just Googled it. So you're almost done, bitch. You got 2 months left, just about. And he hasn't told his family. Also, super fucked up that like you're together 3 years, you own a house, and he won't even like move in with you or take it to the next level or anything. You need to break up. I know
Yeah,
you have a
you,
baby with him now, but like, and I would not let that baby over at his house alone. But I guess you don't really have any control over that unless there's like abuse. But
yeah, that is disrespectful to say the least. And then to say that to this is another thing that I fucking hated. To tell his family that she's like on one of her down periods and stuff. Like, don't
like, it's
ever
her
fucking talk for
fault.
me. Like, don't talk for me. And don't be saying crazy shit for no reason because you're like a pussy.
Yeah, it's not her fault that she can't see them. She would like the
Yeah.
family to know that's 100% him because he's so scared of what his mom will say.
28 years old.
28 years, you are almost fucking 30, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's embarrassing as fuck.
Yeah.
These are all embarrassing as fuck, but that one just like pissed me off because you're supposed to be having a child of your own and you can't grow the fuck up.
Yeah. See, in
Like,
this situation, I hate him. Ugh, gross.
yeah, I don't
Um,
like because you need to stand up. Like that's one big thing with like these relationship ones, which most of these are about relationships because I guess the partners are the ones that see it the most,
mhm.
are like a lot of times the son is not standing up to his mother and not defending his significant other and you're supposed to do that,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
Especially in a 3-year long relationship. Like I get if it's
When
been
you're
1
almost
month.
30.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know.
This one says high school boyfriend was literally afraid of his mom. When I met her, she called me brave for wanting to meet her, as if she was intimidating. LOL. She would call him while we were on dates and make him feel bad for hanging out with me, sometimes to the point that he would cry. She once tried to call me out of my name, and I told her I can't talk to her if she doesn't call me by my name. Oh, bonus. She would regularly sleep with him in his bed, sometimes weekly. She was married. Also, she was his mom, so
Yeah, I was about to say
that's like
she was
the
married, like
yeah. To
That's the
his
weird
ass,
thing. It's like
probably.
she was married. It's like, yeah, no shit, to his dad.
Gross.
Oh, that is gross. Um, this one's gross. I just read it a little bit. I was trying to see if this was
Oh.
one that one of us already read, but I read a really disgusting one about a mom knowing that her son hears her have sex and they like talk about it. I'm not even gonna read that
Oh.
one because it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's
But
gross.
this one's also gross. This says, my fiance and I came to his mom's house since we are getting married this week and in the general area, which I wasn't planning, but life doesn't go the way we think. They practiced their mother-son dance, and she kept trying to pull him close, like how couples slow dance. And he was clearly uncomfortable, but she kept getting annoyed that he wasn't gazing lovingly into her eyes. You're supposed to be looking me in my eyes. Come closer. Boy, you know I'm about to pull you closer. Trying to choreograph a whole dance and bow to him while pulling him closer. Like, I noticed him trying to push his lower half away from her because she kept trying to pull him closer. This, plus the fact that she always compares him to his father, who passed away while my fiance was a child. Going on about personality and look wise, they're so identical. Her emotional and physical dependence, seeing him, or her emotional and physical depends, seeing him as the man of the house. That's a typo. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, it says, why does it matter who's in what? This is so off topic. This is like the next thing. It says also, why does it matter who's in the bathroom? I'm definitely annoyed at the moment. She asked who was in the bathroom, asked if it was me because she heard me sneeze, and said, oh, she's been sneezing so much, as if it was bothering her. Plus, I only sneezed once. I don't even know um
That's like
how many
us.
hours ago she made her younger son come see if I was in the room to see if it was me. Am I being over dramatic? Probably yes for the bathroom, but I don't know about the dancing.
She said, plus, I only sneezed once.
This
Bitch.
was like so like she had this whole rant about how they were dancing and like how gross it was and creepy it was. And then she was like, also, why does it matter who's in the bathroom? Like we had no
Like she got
context for
mad
that girl.
again. She was
She was just
typing and she
thinking about
got
she's like,
mad
why
again.
does it matter? That is
I
us.
like
And like
it.
I only sneezed once an hour ago.
And I'm still mad about it. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, I would be. If I don't like someone, like literally anything pisses me off.
But I like you. I just don't like
Oh wait,
that you
no.
sneeze all the time.
I know that you don't like the sneezing. I was talking about her getting so upset about like the mom
Yeah.
and just like talking about it all over again. I know you don't like sneezing and I know you like me, but you're a little
Plus,
crazy.
why does it matter how many times? I only sneezed once.
That is
That's
me.
so funny. My jaw, my
I hate
cheeks hurt.
sneezing. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Oh yeah, it's your turn. I just read one.
Okay. It says, guy I was dating would always choose to spend time with his mom over me. They regularly cuddled. Some She would come hang out if we were trying to video call. She would encourage him to walk around in as little clothing as possible because she wanted him to be comfortable in his body. Always had to tuck her in and kiss her goodnight when he was at her house. Seemed weird, but I just accept, accepted it for a little while. But I did let him know it was weird. It kind of killed it when things were ramping up and he instinctively called me mom. Mommy fetish? Okay, we can talk about it. You're straight up into your mom? No, thank you. So yeah, he called her mom when they were fucking, and she said that she never saw him again after that.
Oh my god. Also, the fact that he tucks her into bed, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like being tucked into bed as an adult is weird, but like tucking your mom into bed? What
Mm-hmm.
the fuck? And then calling like while you're fucking someone, calling them mom? Ew.
Yeah, that's
This
so
isn't
gross.
second grade and she's not the teacher, okay? It's not okay if you
Ugh.
fuck up and call someone mom like that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I wonder if they fucked him and his mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
Gross.
says my sister's roommate has been having problems. Her boyfriend's mom forced them to break up 2 weeks ago because he went to visit her over the summer. They're in college. She still lives on campus and he went back home. Some stories I've been told. Every morning, she brings him a glass of water, the mom, and just lays him in his bed until he wakes up. His mom got mad at him when he bought his girlfriend a nice Valentine's Day present and just got her a card. When he's on the phone with his girlfriend and his mom hears, she will come sit on the foot of his bed and just listen to the conversation until he hangs up. And she made him leave his debit card at home when he went to visit his girlfriend for a week.
Oh my God.
That's insane.
These moms are crazy.
I can't imagine that.
Like
And
purposefully.
there's,
Ugh.
those one, like, I read some story about how this one mom was like, I'm never going to love like a man as much as I love you. And like, no man comes close to you, all that type of shit. Ew.
Yeah. That's just crossing such a major line, girl. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. This
I hate
whole
that.
episode is just like grossing me the fuck out.
Yeah. I don't have any more.
Oh, let me see what I got. Not one of the super long ones. Some of these are novels. This one's kind of long. This says, my boyfriend lives alone. He has his own house, his own dogs. He's very independent, and he asked me to be his girlfriend in January. However, a couple weeks later, his mother came to visit from their hometown and stays almost exclusively at his place. Even with her other son in here, she stays very little with him, and still she never stops calling, messaging, complaining about how she didn't want to be there. Even when she's gone, there's no peace at all. She's still here. It's June. She hasn't left yet, and I think she won't for a very long time. She is all over the place. She thinks she's better than me at house chores, takes me for granted, does not believe I'm capable of cleaning, cooking, and taking care of her son. Never said it out loud, but I feel it with certainty. And I can see the discontent in her eyes when my boyfriend asks for us to be alone for the weekend. Also, honey, I always help him with what I can because it's reciprocated. But your son is 33. He doesn't need a babysitter. She doesn't exactly treat me wrong, but I'm tired of her constant presence. I want to experience my relationship without her in the way. My boyfriend is a sweetheart and he acknowledges all of this and is bothered by it as well. But it's not easy to tell your mom, who really misses you and helps you, to go. Even my own mother is bothered for me. Anyway, I'm really tired. She never did anything to me, but there's always those little stings. She throws shade along the way, and I can't take it any longer. I don't want to be a bad person. She does help a lot. I guess I just want to be with my significant other fully so we could actually experience what it's like to live together with him.
Yeah.
So, even so, when she stays with her other son, she just complains to them about how she doesn't want to be with her other son. And then they started dating in January, and from January to June, she's been basically living with her son, this
Yeah,
girl's
that
boyfriend.
sucks ass.
And that's like 2 weeks after they started dating, the mom decides to move in.
Yeah, so she's creepy. I wonder why she's not like that with her other son.
I don't know.
She dated the wrong brother.
I guess so.
Damn, gross.
That is gross.
I don't have
I
any
think
more, but overall, yeah, the message is ew and ugh, and
Yeah,
get
absolutely
out.
vile.
If there's any of
And
these signs, leave.
yeah, if any of you out there are looking to date a guy and any of these warning signs, like overly close with his mom and just little small weird things you're picking
Mm-hmm.
up on, they're probably a lot bigger and really disgusting. So just break up, and that's it. Because I don't think I would recommend anybody just keep going and see if he'll stand up for you over his mom, because chances are he's going to
Yeah.
pick his mom.
Yeah, and we don't want to see you guys in one of these groups next time admitting your stories. And these were not even
Yeah.
anonymous. So please, for the
Also,
love of God.
also, like, do you think we're going to get kicked out of some Facebook groups because we like we just, I mean, it's on the internet. It's free for everybody to read.
It's on the internet. It's free for all. See, this is what I was thinking because I asked for, like, when we were doing our traveling episode, I asked for the episode, like, for some stories. I didn't say what it was for. But then I was like, I should like reply in the
Verify.
comments like, hey,
But
this is
I don't
this.
ever like say anybody's name.
Yeah, we never say their names. We don't even know them.
I feel like it's pretty obvious. Like,
And there's so
okay.
many groups out there.
Yeah, and everybody posts screenshots. We're fine. There's no like
Yeah.
ethical thing wrong with us.
No, nothing is ethically wrong with us. None,
That's what I was
never.
just thinking. Mm-mm.
No, we're just
Our
fine. We're
ethics could
perfect.
never be questioned. Everything that we do is the right move and morally just move.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with that. I think that you and I are really special because we think everything we've ever done through, everything we say, there's nothing that we ever feel like we need to take
Oh,
back. We're perfect.
never.
There's
Amazing.
nothing.
Nothing.
We just record and then it could just go straight up because we are so good.
Amen.
Amen. All right. Well, I hope you guys liked it.
Yeah, I hope you liked it too. I got one.
Ready? Okay.
Last call.
You don't have to go home, but you can stay here.
All right. Do you want to go first or me?
I can go first. My quote is from Workaholics. Blake said this, and I really relate to it. It says, actually, I'm not really cool with the amount of responsibility I have now. So if you wanted to promote me down a peg, I'd be cool for that. I'm really feeling that so hard right now. So yes.
Me too. Mine is from Degrassi. Hunter and I have been on a Degrassi kick. That's all we've been watching. We just got to the part of the spoiler alert. I mean, it came out in like 2002, school shooting. But this one is from Spinner, the guy who I had a crush on. Even though like watching it now, I'm like, oh my god, he was like so mean. He was super mean and like homophobic and everything. Whatever. He said, if Jesus didn't want us to have sex, he'd make every girl look like Quasimodo's sister. And I just thought it was funny.
I don't know who that is.
You know Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame or whatever. That movie. It's a Disney movie. It's a cartoon. Came out when we were little.
But I believe that if it was funny, it was funny.
I liked it. I mean, it's not hilarious, but I love Spinner, and I just felt like I needed a quote from Degrassi, and that was the first one with only one line.
Yeah, that's
except
how
for like
mine
new
was
year,
too.
new look, new page, or whatever.
Well, guys, all good
You stayed
things
till the
must
end of the
come to
episode.
an end. I hope they did. Now, probably. Anyways, we're gonna run it by you one more time. So go ahead and follow us on Instagram at Bucky Booze Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Bucky Booze Pod. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Rate us 5 stars, and we have merch at buckybooze.square.site. Go check it out.
Woo!
Thank you so much.
That was good.
I love you guys. And we're out.
Okay, look. I love you. Goodbye.
How do I stop recording?